Hello and welcome back. Today is Wednesday, January the 31st, 2018. You are listening to Susan Alexander from Angelic Vibrations in Australia, and I'm bringing you Metatron's message for the current energetic period that we're going through. As you know, as of today, the 31st of January, we have our second full moon in a single monthly period. That is commonly called a blue moon. However, we also have a total lunar eclipse, which will be happening tonight. And as those two incidents occur simultaneously, they're called a blood moon. So we have a huge energetic influence going on that's coming to us. For those people who are watching me in Australia, we have been told that if we're outside at 11:51 p.m. tonight, we will be able to see our little part of the eclipse, which will be really wonderful. But even if we can't see it, even if it should be wherever you are, totally overcast, raining, snowing, whatever is going on, the energies are still there. And between this period and the middle of February, the 12th, 13th of February, I believe, so just before Valentine's Day, we will have the new moon. And at that time, we also have a solar eclipse. So we are, at the moment, what it's been called is an energetic cauldron. And the word that I woke up to this morning was the energetic maelstrom, 2 words, energetic maelstrom. For some people, it is a signifier of great change, change for everyone, not just for some. Even those who are not awakened as such at the present time, they are still going to feel all these energetic changes that are happening. If you have been doing the clearing work, resolving your inner issues, resolving the problems that may be existing at the moment, or you're on the way to clearing them, then you will be creating space in your body for the influx of the light energies that are going to be coming in. So we'll be increasing the frequency and vibration of our own bodies to become more in line with not only Mother Gaia, who she's going through her changes also, hence the weather fluctuations we are getting at the moment, and also moving into more equilibrium within the fifth dimensional consciousness of unconditional love, which is the place where we are working towards, which will we will see huge and immense changes both on the political scene, on a collective scene, and an individual scene. Now, Metatron has said to me that the changes that are happening at the moment are not to be feared in any way. Just bring Metatron a little bit closer. The changes that are occurring at the moment, he wishes to assure everyone. No, he said, what he's saying is, I am assuring everyone that you have all the support that you need at this time to be able to go through the changes which are occurring. It has been necessary for many people to reevaluate their life status. People who have been single or alone even within a relationship, have been asked to find the strength, or will find the strength and the support to change their circumstances. Pardon me. That I invite anyone who wishes to connect with my energy or the energy of one of my brothers or sisters to aid them in these times of turbulence. All change, if it is of a hugely important nature, has the ability to create certain discord and unbalance within themselves for some time. However, it is only temporary, and whatever pain you may suffer in the interim will subside over time. And this time you will find, with your increased frequency and vibration, that you will weather this storm, this energetic change, more easily than in the past. We are never asked to undergo anything alone. There is always the offer there for us to connect with any of the other energetic beings who offer us support and guidance. Mary Magdalene in particular at this time has been coming forward to offer help to those people going through relationship breakups, who are going through family crises. She says that all separations of emotional entanglements can cause heartache and sorrow, but that she understands and offers us a helping hand to work our way through this. Earlier on, I referred to, or Metatron referred to, this current cauldron between the full moon and the solar eclipse as not just an energetic cauldron, but also a maelstrom. And if you think about what a maelstrom is, it's where everything is swirling. If you were in America, all you need to do is picture the tornadoes whirling around. In Australia, it's the cyclones. In England, it would be gales. And anywhere where weather is surging and swirling and mixing things up. And this is what the current energetic period is. It is almost as though everything is thrown into the wash, and the washing machine is agitating everything hither and yon. It is almost akin to washing things clean. And that's when, if you think about the analogy of a washing machine washing things, it is where any dirt or grime, the build-up that is accumulated, that is holding the clothing back, holding us back is being taken away, and it is sometimes an abrading process. It is it can be painful, but in the end there is the benefit of the wonderful clean clothes at the end of it. And similarly, we come out of the energetic washing machine, not necessarily sparkling new, but without the excess baggage that we no longer need. And this is what they are offering us. They're offering us a reassurance that as difficult as this is at this time, there is a purpose to it, and there is a way through it for everyone. They are all there, including the starseeds. They are there if they are called upon, although what I'm hearing is that at this time we do not necessarily have to ask for their assistance, but they are there. For those, For those of you who have already connected with us and are hearing us clearly, we can offer assistance if you ask. But they are taking a slight step back in order to allow us in our human form to go through this human cycle with the energetic assistance of the angelic realm, the earth realm, the fae, all of the earth spirits, the shamanic realm. We are being asked to delve into our roots, as well as to seek assistance from the angelic realm to guide us through this turbulent time. I have in the past referred to the weather which we have been getting as wild weather events. Currently on the east coast of Australia, we're having heat wave after heat wave coming through. Just recently in central New South Wales, they had huge, big it wasn't a hayride. Truckloads of hay were taken out to the drought-stricken farmers to help them out there. It's not an unusual occurrence. It happens almost too regularly. It's a summer event. We've had the bushfires already starting, although we've had quite a bit of rain down south in New South Wales. And we're still seeing the volcanic eruptions and the notifications that there could be tidal waves or tsunamis due to the earthquakes that are happening. Mother Gaia is going through a period of shift and change, so she can go through this energetic cycle just like we are doing, and she is going through the same painful experiences in some ways that we are. In fact, what she's saying is that the changes that she's going through are for her own growth, so she can ascend. They are more turbulent and more frequent than they have been in the past, because the being shown a pinnacle, a peak. The peak time has finally arrived where the time can no longer be delayed. 2018 is a pivotal year for everyone, for all beings, for Mother Gaia, for every person on Earth. And it's also one where we will need to be firmly connected with the angelic realm, the belief system that we know of, because we will come to understand that when all of the rhetoric, all of the dressing, the words that have been applied by mankind over the years, when all of this wordage, that's what I'm getting, wordage, the excess baggage of words and descriptions and rules and regulations from every religion have been stripped away, we will finally be revealed to us the pure intent of the message that was actually coming through, channeled through a being who had come to Earth for our benefit to bring us this message. And what they're saying is that it applies to every religion. Mankind have interpreted and misinterpreted the intention of the origins of the belief systems that we have, until we have placed ourselves in this maelstrom of energies where the mixing, the washing, the turbulence will strip away all of the dead wood, all of the non-essentials, and reveal that which is pure to allow us to receive the information ourselves, undiluted and untarnished by other people. I had the beautiful privilege yesterday of meeting the first baby that I know of who had been born in 2018. And she was the most adorable little, all, in my humble opinion, all babies are adorable. But this little girl was born on the 8th of January. And within minutes of being born, she was wide-eyed and gazing at her mother with an intentness that I have never seen before, ever. She is absolutely beautiful, and it will be an incredible journey for her parents and for those people who are lucky enough to be able to see any of it, see this child grow up. It is an incredible period that we're going through, and even though the older generations, the people who are already here, we who are the light bearers, the way showers, we can also gain from what is happening now. Nothing is denied to any of us. We have to simply be willing to shed the preconceptions that we have, allow the vibration of light to flood our being. And Metatron is chuckling in the background, and he's saying, yes, and wash away the dirt like the Omo. he's having a dig at me, my Omo references. My mother always used Omo, so it's funny. He's just having a go at me. But he said, we are being washed clean, and by tearing away this accumulated layer of fog and misconception, preconception that we have, we allow ourselves the ability to, it's like opening a brand new book for the first time. Anyone who is a book lover, who first gets a book, I mean, there's, and my mother taught me well, when you get a brand new book, first of all, you have the feel of the brand new, never before opened book. That is in itself the first gift. And then you open the cover, and the aroma of the pages and the print rises up in front of you, and you can just flick the pages one by one, and the aroma just keeps growing and intensifying, and each page turn is a new adventure, because you can learn something new. You will be entertained and entranced by something new as the words seep into your being. And this is what is happening now, Metatron is saying, is that with the Maelstrom tearing away all this debris that we have cloaked ourselves in and allowed to have ourselves dumped on us, we are, it's like having a brand new book. We are able to open ourselves up once more to allow all of this new energy, this new information to come in, so that we're in a position to see more clearly, more easily, and to be able to connect more fully than we have been able to for many, many, many years. It will also open up the way for people from different religious beliefs to finally come together and to bridge the divide. Because if we do not do this, then like relationships break apart and go their own way, the earth will be changed in ways that we are not yet privy to, that will make a decision redundant. That's what I'm getting at the moment. So I'm only going to draw one card, and then I'm going to close, because I said this was going to be a short one. I'm going to use the Lightworker Oracle by Alana Fairchild, and I just ask Metatron to give me a final piece of information for you, something to guide us through, and I will be back tomorrow with February's video, looking at the month as a whole, although I'm being told that it may not be. I've got cards jumping everywhere here. It may not be the only time I'm asked to come and make another video. What I'm being told is that those of us who are willing to do this work, those of us who are willing to put our hands up and say that we will put ourselves in front of everyone else and are willing to take the comment, criticism, judgment, whatever that happens as a consequence. During 2018 in particular, we are going to be asked to step forward more as the information and messages that we need is brought to light for us. So in other words, in my words, as we are progressing through 2018 and we change and the earth changes, whatever happens, we will be asked to bring the insights that we're given through for those who are ready to hear it. And of course, I want to hasten to add that no one has to accept the words that I speak as being the only words that are correct. There are many people out there who are bringing messages through, and you will find those whom you resonate with more strongly than others, and this is how it is meant to be. So anyone who wishes to join my YouTube channel, which is Susan Alexander, or visit my Facebook page of Angelic Vibrations 11, and my website's angelicvibrations.net. I'll put the information down underneath here. Is more than welcome to do so. This is the message for the next just little period. And we can see that properly. It's getting the right angle. It's alchemical mutation. And considering what we've talked about, I mean, if you look at the yes, you have the figure of the man here, and you have the figure of the winged person above. So this person is being able, through their work that they're doing, to be able to transform into this wonderful winged creature that can soar. And this is what is happening to us. We're having the dross stripped away so that we become lighter and are able to climb higher and see further than we have been able to see before. So I want everyone, please, even though this might be an incredibly difficult period for some, and I know some personally who are going through really difficult times, whether it is a marriage breakdown, or it is a family breakdown, or a person within your family who is suffering a crisis that they seem unable to climb out of, or whether you yourself have a crisis of faith. And by faith, I don't necessarily mean religion. I mean belief in yourself, belief in what is happening in your life at this moment. Whatever the crisis of faith is, know that there is always someone else who, if you can reach out to them, will be willing to listen. Quite often it is by talking with, sometimes with a stranger, sometimes with someone you know, that you are able to actually release the painful emotion that you have locked inside. And by doing so, you are then able to see the next horizon, or the next step even, because sometimes the next step, the next step is the really hardest one to take. Sometimes you feel as though you are standing on this huge precipice, and I've been there. You're standing on this huge precipice, and there is the maelstrom flowing all around you and in front of you, and you can hear the pull from the top of the cliff. You can feel the pull of the maelstrom, and you are so close to just letting go and falling, because you don't know what the next step is to be. But if you can take the hand that is offered to you, offered by spirit, offered by another person, offered by an animal, offered by the secret heart within, you can find that ray of sunlight that will come through those clouds, that will help to light the way. And this is what we are doing now. So I'm going to close by spraying you and I and everyone with the beautiful hope spray. It's the hope for peace. It's the hope for contentment. It's the hope for reassurance. It's the hope for another day. Hope for the next moment, the next breath, the next ray of sunshine, or for those who needed the next drop of water to fall. It is the hope for whatever it is that we need to help us make it through the night. And I have to ask for everyone's apologies, or for everyone's forgiveness, I should say, because at the moment I seem to be phrasing everything either with phrases of psalms or of songs, because that's, my mind has been full of these things at the moment. It's not a maelstrom, but it is just awash with all these things. So until I talk to you again tomorrow about February, 1st of February, I want everyone to please, from the energetic storm that we are going through at the moment with our full moon and our eclipse, to remember that these are wondrous times, they are energetic times, and if we take the opportunity to lighten the load, get rid of our excess baggage, and make the way for the light to come in, we will be able to see that way forward, so we know what the next step is. So until tomorrow, I wish everyone much love, many blessings. Stay safe, stay well, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now.